So I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean when I realized I want to be a pirate. So I grabbed the bedsheet off my bed, made a pirate shirt, and now I'm a pirate. While this story might in fact not be true, I did use a bedsheet to make my pirate shirt. I'd like to point out the fact that this is a relatively easy project because most of the pieces are simply rectangles or squares. For the main body of this shirt, the length should be a little bit longer than your hips, and the width should be a little bit longer than your shoulders. Be sure you cut out 2 of these rectangular pieces, one for the front and one for the back. Here are all the pieces needed to assemble your pirate shirt. We have 2 body pieces, front and back, 2 giant sleeve pieces which will be gathered up, a collar piece, 2 cuffs for the sleeves, 2 gussets, and 1 triangular piece, which we will use later on. Now what you're about to see is completely irrelevant, but it's really satisfying. Alright, next I pinned the front and back pieces right sides together along the shoulder seams. I sewed about 7 inches in on both sides, leaving the center front open so that I could put my head through. On only the center front panel, cut a 10-inch slash in your fabric. Now you should end up with something that looks like a potato sack. On to the sleeves now. So it might seem like the short side of the sleeve is the side that goes on your shoulder, which is actually not the case. The long side is actually the side that goes on your shoulder. We're going to gather it up to make it fit though. It'll all make sense in a minute. For the top side of the sleeve, the part that's going to sit on your shoulder, gather up the middle part, leaving a couple of inches on the sides. The part where the cuff is going to attach, you're going to want to gather the entire thing. To do this, set your machine to the longest stitch length. Then pull on one of the strings, gathering the fabric. You are actually supposed to do 2 lines of stitching, but I only did 1. Now that the sleeves are gathered, it's time to attach the cuffs. To do this, pin the sleeve and the cuff right sides together. After sewing them together, you should end up with something like this. Don't forget to repeat this step on the other sleeve. I sewed up the sides of the sleeves and then left 4 inches at the top for the gussets. To finish off the cuffs, have your sleeves inside out and roll the cuff over, covering the seam. I used a whip stitch to secure this in place, and the finishing product looks very good. Then I inserted the gusset at the 4-inch opening at the top of the sleeve. After gathering the head of the sleeve, it's ready to attach to the main body of the shirt. To attach the sleeves, the shirt is inside out, however the sleeves are right sides out. So I opened up the shirt and inserted the sleeves at the armholes. The sleeves are supposed to sit off the shoulders, so that's why they look like this. And here's what the gussets look like when attached to the sleeve. I finished off the slit in the front by turning and hand sewing the raw edges. The collar is attached and finished the same way the cuffs on the sleeves were. However, I gathered the back too much, which caused the collar to kind of do this weird thing and pull the entire shirt back. It doesn't look good overall, but I don't really care. In order to look like a pirate, it would be ideal to spend at least a weekend in the sun to make sure your face is properly sunburned, like mine. It will give off the impression that you've been sailing for weeks and weeks on the open sea, plundering merchant ships and swabbing the deck. For eye makeup, we wanted to look like a mix between a raccoon and I didn't take off my mascara and eyeliner last night and rubbed my eyes really, really hard. Scars automatically make you look more fierce and are great conversation starters. Like, hey, how'd you get that scar? Well, I was sword fighting Blackbeard and he cut me with his sword, but then I stabbed him in the side, so I'm fine. So how's your family? Basically what I did to create this scar was I covered the area with concealer, then I put some weird pink lipstick on top of it. Then I put like this liquid red lipstick on top of it to make it look like goopy. I know that sounds gross, but like it works. To give it more texture and depth and make it look like I haven't taken a bath in a month, I added some eyeshadow dirt, which is basically like brown eyeshadow. I also added sunscreen and more eyeshadow dirt to the rest of my face to make it look greasy and dirty. For the rest of the outfit, I just wore some black crop pants and added a pink sash. I layered a bunch of different eccentric necklaces to make it look more piratey. The beaded monkey foot I made, and it's for my hair. Of course, I couldn't forget the classic pirate hat.
Anyway, Sarah.
I lost my key. Oh, why are you burying it so deep? Rachel! Is it more over here?
No, it's more right here.
Oh!
Okay, do you want me to help?
No,
Because it wasn't that deep.
Where's my key go though? I can't open it without a key. Maybe it's like over here.
No, I'm pretty sure it's right here. It was here!
Ah! Where is it?
We did an X and everything. We almost didn't work it.
This whole thing for nothing?
Imagine ending the video right here, like, I'm sorry, we couldn't find the chest.
Maybe it's like more over here. Now we're like literally digging for treasure. We literally can't find it.
Right here. Wait, did we do it this deep? We dug it with our feet.
I don't feel like we dug it that deep. What if you're covering it more? It's right there.
There's not any right there. My mom's probably watching this from the house like, what are they doing?
Okay guys, so we officially lost the lost treasure that we're supposed to be finding right now, but we lost it for real.
Go help Sarah, Mom said. It'll be quick and easy, she said.
My quest is complete. I have collected the treasure. And that's all.